Hey everyone! Today, we're taking a look at the tanks currently serving in the Ukrainian Armed Forces in 2026. We'll explore which tanks make up the backbone of Ukraine's armored forces, how many are believed to be in service, and which countries have supplied armored vehicles to Ukraine throughout the war. Over the past several years, Ukraine has received dozens of modern Western tanks from its allies. However, the core of Ukraine's tank fleet still consists of Soviet-designed vehicles, particularly the T-64 and T-72 in various upgraded versions. According to different estimates, the Ukrainian military now operates well over 1,000 tanks of various types, making it one of the largest armored forces in Europe. So let's take a closer look at every major tank currently serving in Ukraine's military. Let's get started. T-64. Country of origin, Soviet Union, later Ukraine. Estimated number in service, around 250. The T-64 is often considered Ukraine's signature tank. For decades, it served as the backbone of the country's armored forces. Most T-64s were originally produced in Kharkiv during the Soviet era, giving Ukraine a unique connection to this tank's history. The primary versions currently in service include the T-64BV and the upgraded T-64BM Bullet. The tank weighs approximately 42 tons and is armed with a 125mm smoothbore gun. Thanks to its autoloader, the crew consists of only 3 soldiers. Despite its age, the T-64 remains an important battlefield asset due to extensive upgrades, explosive reactive armor, and solid mobility. T-72. Country of origin, Soviet Union. Estimated number in service, around 600. The T-72 is currently the most numerous tank in Ukrainian service. Ukraine has received T-72 variants from Poland, the Czech Republic, North Macedonia, and several other Eastern European countries. Versions in service include the T-72M1, T-72AMT, T-72EA, and others. Like the T-64, it is armed with a 125mm gun and equipped with an autoloader and reactive armor. The T-72's biggest advantages are its simplicity, widespread availability, and large stockpiles of ammunition and spare parts. T-80. Country of origin, Soviet Union. Estimated number in service, around 100. The T-80 stands out from most Soviet-designed tanks because of its gas turbine engine. This unique power plant gives the tank impressive acceleration and high speed, making it one of the fastest tanks currently operated by Ukraine. In certain sectors of the front, T-80s are often used as rapid response and assault vehicles thanks to their mobility. The tank can reach speeds of over 70 kilometers, or about 43 miles, per hour under favorable conditions. Armed with a 125mm gun and supported by an autoloading system, the T-80 remains a valuable asset despite its Soviet-era origins. T-90. Country of origin, Soviet Union. Estimated number in service, around 14 captured vehicles. The T-90 is the most modern Russian main battle tank currently known to be operating in Ukrainian service. However, none of these tanks were supplied to Ukraine. Instead, they were captured on the battlefield during combat operations. The T-90 features a 125mm cannon, advanced fire control systems, and modern reactive armor. Although it is considered one of Russia's most capable tanks, Ukrainian forces have repeatedly demonstrated the ability to destroy or capture these vehicles. Every captured T-90 also provides valuable intelligence about Russian military technology. Leopard 2. Country of origin, Germany. Estimated number in service, around 65. The Leopard 2 is widely regarded as one of the best main battle tanks in the world. Ukraine has received several versions, including the Leopard 2A4, Leopard 2A5, and Leopard 2A6. Its primary weapon is a highly accurate 120mm Rheinmetall smoothbore cannon. The Leopard 2 combines excellent firepower, advanced optics, strong armor protection, and sophisticated electronics. Many military analysts consider it one of NATO's premier battlefield tanks. The Leopard 2 has become one of the most recognizable symbols of Western military support for Ukraine. Leopard 1. Country of origin, Germany. Estimated number in service, around 100. At first glance, the Leopard may first seem outdated compared to modern tanks. However, the Leopard 1F5 variant received significant upgrades, including modern fire control systems and thermal imaging equipment. The tank is lighter and faster than many contemporary main battle tanks, giving it excellent mobility. Its biggest weakness is armor protection, which is relatively thin by modern standards. As a result, Leopard 1s are often used in fire support roles rather than direct assaults against heavily defended positions. M1 Abrams. Country of origin, United States. Estimated number in service, around 70. The M1 Abrams is one of the most famous tanks ever built. Ukraine received M101 Abrams tanks from the United States as part of Western military assistance programs. The Abrams combines powerful composite armor, advanced electronics, excellent crew protection, and a 120mm main gun. For decades, it has been considered one of the world's elite main battle tanks. Its primary drawback is its weight and maintenance requirements. Some variants weigh well over 60 tons, making logistics and recovery operations more challenging. Even so, the Abrams remains one of the most formidable armored vehicles on the battlefield today. Challenger 2. Country of origin, United Kingdom. Estimated number in service, around 14. The Challenger 2 is often considered one of the most heavily protected tanks ever built. Its most distinctive feature is its 120mm rifled gun, which differs from the smoothbore guns used by most NATO tanks. The Challenger 2 is known for exceptional survivability and strong defensive capabilities. While it is generally slower than some other Western tanks, it compensates with outstanding armor protection and battlefield durability. British Challenger 2 tanks have earned a reputation for surviving damage that would disable many other armored vehicles. PT-91 Twardy. Country of origin, Poland. Estimated number in service, around 50. The PT-91 Twardy is a heavily upgraded version of the Soviet T-72. Poland modernized the design with improved armor protection, updated electronics, and enhanced fire control systems. These upgrades significantly improve the tank's effectiveness compared to older T-72 variants. PT-91s have been actively employed by Ukrainian forces across multiple sectors of the front. The tank represents one of the most successful Eastern European upgrades of a Soviet-era design. M84. Country of origin, former Yugoslavia, later Croatia and Slovenia. Estimated number in service, around 30. The M84 is a Yugoslav-developed version of the Soviet T-72. While it shares many characteristics with the original T-72, the M84 received numerous improvements, particularly in its electronics and fire control systems. These upgrades gave the tank better target acquisition capabilities and improved combat effectiveness compared to earlier Soviet models. Several countries from the former Yugoslavia have transferred M84 tanks to Ukraine as part of international military assistance efforts. Although not as well known as Western tanks like the Abrams or Leopard 2, the M84 remains a capable and reliable battlefield vehicle. M55S. Country of origin, Slovenia. Estimated number in service, around 26. The M55S may be one of the oldest tank designs currently serving in Ukraine, but appearances can be deceiving. Originally based on the Soviet T-55, this vehicle underwent a major modernization program that transformed it into a far more capable combat platform. The upgrade package includes a modern 105mm gun, thermal imaging systems, advanced sights, and additional armor protection. Compared to a standard Cold War-era T-55, the M55S offers dramatically improved firepower and battlefield awareness. While it is not intended to compete directly with modern main battle tanks, it remains a useful fire support vehicle in certain combat roles. T-84 Oplot. Country of origin, Ukraine. Estimated number in service, around 5. The T-84 Oplot is Ukraine's most advanced domestically produced main battle tank. Developed from the T-80 and incorporating decades of Ukrainian engineering experience, the Oplot features upgraded armor, advanced fire control systems, modern electronics, and a powerful engine. On paper, it is one of the most capable tanks ever produced in Eastern Europe. However, the Oplot is also expensive and complex to manufacture. As a result, only a small number have entered Ukrainian military service. Despite its limited numbers, the Oplot represents the future of Ukraine's indigenous tank development and demonstrates the country's ability to design advanced armored vehicles. It's important to remember that the exact number of tanks in Ukrainian service changes constantly. Some vehicles are lost in combat, others undergo repairs and modernization, and new tanks continue to arrive from Ukraine's international partners. At the same time, Ukrainian engineers are continuously upgrading existing vehicles with improved communications equipment, drone protection systems, electronic warfare capabilities, and enhanced battlefield sensors. As a result, Ukraine now operates one of the largest and most diverse armored forces in Europe. Its tank fleet combines Soviet-era designs, Ukrainian-built vehicles, captured Russian equipment, and some of NATO's most advanced main battle tanks. For now, the backbone of Ukraine's armored forces remains the T-64 and T-72. However, modern Western platforms such as the Leopard 2, M1 Abrams, and Challenger 2 are playing an increasingly important role on the battlefield. At the same time, the rise of drones, loitering munitions, and precision-guided weapons has fundamentally changed how tanks are used in modern warfare. Instead of leading massive armored breakthroughs as they often did in the 20th century, tanks are increasingly employed as mobile artillery platforms, protected fire support vehicles, and rapid response assets. Even after more than a century of armored warfare, the tank continues to evolve. And despite predictions of its demise, it remains one of the most powerful and influential weapons on the modern battlefield. So what do you think? Which tank currently serving in Ukraine would you choose if you had to command an armored unit in modern warfare? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next military analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.